Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. In short, good day to everybody watching this, but in whatever time you're watching this, so good day to you. So I want to talk with, I want to discuss with each and every one of us. Um, I want to talk about procrastination, right? Because majority of us tend to be affected by that thing. And procrastination is it does not just come like that, right? But unconsciously we just find ourselves doing this. And which deprive us of progress. Do you get? So, to start with, I want us to first of all, know the reason why you procrastinate, right? So that if you do not know your problem, solving it will be difficult, right? So one of the first major reasons why we procrastinate is fear of failure or success. So we feel like if I start this business and this idea has been coming to my head for a very long time, but what if I start it and it does not flourish? What am I going to do? What if I make this move and at the end I regret it? You get? So because of that, instead of us to now act on it at the right moment, we now tend to now shift it, like, okay, let me wait. If I do this thing, it's going to fail. I'm not going to this. I'm not going to that. That's procrastination, and it does not help you. I that I'm saying this, I'm also a victim of this, right? Because I believe it happens to each and every one of us in one state of our life or the other. Number two is overwhelming task. You feel like this thing is too big. If I start this business, how am I going to deliver you know the goods to customers? How am I going to like market networking? Who are going to be my dealers? Who are going to be my suppliers? How am I going to to get target customers, this and that? We just feel like this thing as well, this thing are too bogus, like this thing is too big for me to achieve. There's nothing too big for you to achieve, my dear friend. It's about starting. Don't look at the task. Yes, I believe it is big, but when you start, you go from one step to another step. So I've mentioned fear of failure or success. Number two is overwhelming task. Number three on my list is lack of motivation or interest. You know, let's just say maybe you are somebody that is, you like all this technical stuff. Do you understand? Because these things happen to me also as a person, so it's a general thing, right? Okay, like you now want to, like, you need a community of people, you know that you have the same common interest at art, right? Like, okay, if it is music now, you understand, you need people that will motivate you. There is no motivational speaker anywhere that will motivate you to doing what you want to do. First and foremost, you have to motivate yourself first. If it is music you want to do, start now. If it is business, start now. If it is fashion, maybe all these maybe let me say tailoring, fashion designer, those stuffs now. Start now. Now is the better time. Do you get? Because these days we tend to, if there are not enough motivations, right? So majority of us, we tend to just neglect our dreams, which is not healthy for our destiny. So lack of interest is a very big cause of procrastination, and you just have to find your way around it, right? Uh-huh. That's that on that. Number four is perfectionism. Let me just use myself as an example about this. You get? So I used to beat the drums. Do you understand? And I see video of drummers, even those that are even up to me, making videos, doing stores. And I feel like, wow, if these people can do this thing, like I'm that bad while beating the drum, right? Sure, you get, but I feel like, but at some point, I feel like, they have a better phone, they have a better camera, you know. Even this I'm doing now, I should have started this for a very long time now. But I feel like, I don't have what it takes. My phone camera is not very good. So what if I'm seeing that they're not seeing my, they're not seeing my face like that, right? But when you continue to wait for the perfect time, let me shock you, it will not come. Uh, you have to create your own perfect time for yourself. So that's why it's better to start now. Do you understand? This I'm doing actually, I started this maybe earlier this year, but this is still February, right? So, but I'm just grateful for this courage to do this right now. So, perfectionism is a very big cause of procrastination. You just want it to, when I hit that money, when I'm going to start that business, if I want to start a POS business, I have to have like a 200,000 in my account to start the business. Whereas you don't even need up to that. You can just start with something small and you go from there to another level. You go from one step to another step, from one stage to another stage, and it keeps going until it becomes big. So lastly, which is my number fifth reason why we procrastinate is distractions. Distraction is everywhere. One very big vital point on this distraction is social media. We get too easily carried away by these things. When you start, many of us, I'm also a victim too, so I'm using myself as a case study. Many of us, we can sit down with Facebook from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., even till 4 p.m. in the evening time, just scrolling. Look at this one, you laugh. Even show your friends. I come and see. Whereas you're supposed to be using that time to be doing something fruitful and meaningful with your life. Even aside social media, there are distractions everywhere. We even imagine you just going on the road, you will see stuff, you will see a lot of things, you see people. What's this? But you have where you are going. Just like when you go to the market, you will see different goods. You see different products. In fact, if you go to the market to buy a shoe, you will see a lot of much more better shoes than that brand that you are desiring. But once you are focused, once you place your gaze at what you want to achieve, you don't have to look at those things. But that which you have set in your heart that you want to get, you just go for it. So today, please, this is a new week, right? And this is still a new year. We can still do better. So this is just the reasons why we procrastinate. We have to treat it as time goes on. Then we know how to. Then we look at the solutions and how we can go forward on procrastination. So thank you for your time. And if you have anything to say, if you have any contribution, any question, you can drop it under the comment section. We are here to learn. I can help you and you can help me. Thank you. Bye for now.